Hi everybody, this is Vivek again and welcome to Azure Virtual Desktop series. In the first video I just introduced myself and what we are going to do here. To recap, just wanted to say we wanted to provide Azure Virtual Desktop deployment tutorial. So this will help you out how to get or how to install Azure Virtual Desktop. So first of all, let's understand what exactly virtual desktop is. So Azure Virtual Desktop is a service provided by Microsoft that allows user to remotely access a Windows or sometime, or you can say Linux, but Linux is not there machine running on Azure cloud, only the Azure cloud. So you can't run VM on different cloud like AWS or GCP or on-premise. Right now that facility is not there. User can connect their virtual desktop using remote desktop art protocol or remote FX protocol and can use virtual machine as it is where running in the local computer. So right now you work in the desktop and you so when you create Azure Virtual Desktops, then you take the remote of your desktop which is hosted on Azure, and that you can use from any laptop, any device which is RDP, where the RDP client is available. So that's how this Azure Virtual Desktop is. A part of this Azure Virtual Desktop provides several benefits like remote access, scalability, security, cost effective. This is one of the cost effective solution I can say. Application compatibilities. Lots of applications are compatible because it's providing Windows is providing Windows 10 or 11 or Windows Server OS. So what those applications which are applicable, compatible that you can use flexibility. It allows you to create a custom image for a different use case for different users. Let's assume you have some users in accounts who want to use Tally, or some of the users who are from marketing, they want to use some CRM application like Zoho. Then you can create different application depends on the requirement. High as you know, this is a public cloud, so there is no as such a challenge for to get the high availability. Definitely, that's great. And there you can achieve n number of high availability or redundancy according to your requirement. Then coming to the integration part, it's easily integrated with Azure services like Azure AD, Azure Backup, Azure Monitoring. If you want to save some profile on files, then you Azure file storage is also there. And a part of this Azure networking is where you can create multiple VLANs and different of topology you can create and then publish. Compliances, obviously, if you are creating your own data center, definitely you can't achieve all the compliances. But these public clouds have tons of compliances handy with them. So that's how this Azure Virtual Desktop benefit us in a way. So if you can go, what type of scenario where this Azure Virtual Desktop can fit? So the first you can say remote work. With the ability of this virtual desktop anywhere, so you can access your desktop anywhere and you ask your employee or user to work from home or from any hotel or anywhere, whatever. So remote work is possible definitely. This is the fundamental of VDI, as you know. So any VDI will provide this type of solution. So that is there. Application delivery. Azure can be used to deliver a specific application or resource, or you can publish your entire desktop and whatever the compatible software is you can provide. Then for education purpose as well, let's assume you wanted to provide some testing or some you have 10 users, multiple users, and you wanted to provide and they are coming in shift, so you don't want to go for different desktop. So you just create a virtual desktop and environment, and you can publish those desktop as and when required. So let's assume from entire day there are 10 batches coming, and in each batch 100 users are there. Then what you can do, you can use or leverage the same VM for different users. You don't need to pass the laptop and desktop. So user or the student can come with their own laptop, and they can access all the resources from Azure Virtual Desktop. That is one of the healthcare. Definitely, Azure Virtual Desktop can be used to provide healthcare professionals to secure and remotely access of patient information, medical applications, enabling the from home, or they can work from anywhere, and you can maintain the privacy. Compliance, compliance is major critical or critical use case these days, and Azure Virtual Desktop fits on those as well, because you are containerizing entire thing. You are allowing only those things which are required. If you want to restrict copy paste from the desktop, or you want to stop data copy or data movement, you can do that. That is very much possible. A part of this test on development use case is also one of the big use case, where you can test multiple application on multiple ways, and you don't need to worry to reinstall the Windows and once again and again. And the last not the least, disaster recovery. Let's assume you are using virtual Azure desktops, and then something goes wrong to one of the place. The user can work from anywhere, and if something goes wrong to the Azure virtual desktop one region environment, then you can switch all your users in few clicks to the different region, and user can work. So these are the some scenario where this Azure virtual desktop fit, and definitely I can say this is a very good product, and Microsoft is coming with lots of new features on top of this. Azure was very different. Different. How is different? So the another question which comes in mind: how it's different and from other products. So first of all, this is cloud-based, end-to-end cloud. Azure Virtual Desktop is cloud-based service, which means that virtual desktops are hosted on Azure cloud only, and can access from anywhere with an internet connection. This eliminates the need of organization to maintain all the data center, server, and everything. Scalability, definitely, as it is a public cloud, so you can scale and scale up and scale down as per your requirements. So you want, let's say you have 10 users, you can go with the 10 VMs or one VM if you are going for shared desktop, and then you can expand as soon as more users comes in picture and join your organization. Integration, definitely Azure. As you know, in Azure there are lots of services which can be integrated, and there it's this benefit comes, so you can integrate Azure backup, Azure monitoring, Azure file sync, Azure networking. These type of services can be integrated. Even you can use the Azure Active Directory. You don't need to provision your own Active Directory. Now Azure is providing this facility to use authentication using Azure Active Directory. Cost effective. Cost effective. Definitely, this is one of the one of the features which you can leverage, right? Because cost effective means you can generally what happens when you create one infrastructure in on premise, then you generally run 24/7, but here you can leverage the flexibility of per minute uses kind of thing. You can run VMs when and where required, else you can close. Now hybrid option is also available, where you can integrate with on-prem infrastructure, allowing organization to use hybrid approach to VDI that utilize both clouds and on-premise resources. Security, as I already told, this is the major benefit of this VDI solution. So these are the things which you can think loudly. while using Azure Virtual Desktop. So I think with this note, I can say this is most flexible and most easy to use product provided by Microsoft in terms of VDI Virtual Desktop environment. So Azure Virtual Desktop is really a good future. So it's creating lots of competition to the existing vendors like Citrix and VMware and other products. So let's see. We will connect again tomorrow to proceed further how we can deploy and what all things we need to take care and all the things we can check and confirm. Thanks everybody, and keep watching and learning and earning.